Hello. Bonnie, first in the house. For comment in the new year. First comment of 2025. How is everyone? Oh my goodness. It has been a month. Hi, Stephanie. Yay, I'm glad you missed me, but Jew, welcome in. Oh my goodness. I think I need another month off. Thank you, Bonnie. Appreciate it. So yeah, here we are. Oh my goodness. January 2025. It's crazy. It has definitely been a month. So how is everyone? How have we been doing? Yes, we needed a break because we were still dealing with Jeff's car. Hi, Cindy. He had to return the rental car today. Kathy, hi, how are you? And the car stuff, people have been sick on and off. We moved my daughter, she got sick. The weather, I don't know about you guys, but it has been crazy. Hi, Nancy, good to see you. Last night for us was -11 with a wind chill of down to, I think, -25. So hi, Mom, how are you doing? Hope you're staying warm in your nice little toasty apartment building down there. Since the heat, the only thing that's on is heat. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's been a month. Get a few more things out of my way since I've been rearranging. Well, you can see a little bit right here. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, the other direction. So here's what I've rearranged in my back behind me. I made this a double layer cake stand to put mushrooms and my dollar horses and my trolls and Nessa and my Viking ship. This is my crystal Viking ship. I love it. It's beautiful. And then over here, I got my teal, way over there, my teal Fenton. He's going to be here temporarily. He is almost 2 feet tall. He is a big guy. So, hey, Kristen, good to see you. I missed the chat. I was trying to show you my new display up there, and then I missed everybody coming in. Hi, Sherry. -2 there, yeah. It was 45 degrees today, so almost a 55-degree temperature swing from, say, midnight until 2 o'clock today. So, crazy, right, Kristen? Good to see you. Missed you guys. I love chatting and being around and in, but goodness sakes, it has been a month. I tell you what. Geneva, good to see you. I've been lurking in all sorts of people's chats and sales and stuff. So, oh no, the little kid's still sick. I'm sorry. That's a whole nother round of craziness of dealing with the vet and everything. So yeah, I did a little quick rearrange, pulled off stuff for, pulled some out for the glass show, pulled some out for my Scandy show. I have some pieces for you guys to get first dibs on. I have a really weird conglomeration of stuff on my desk to start out the new year. So yeah, it's been a while. It almost feels weird. I'm like, oh, I have to go get on. And I'm like, wait, it's like riding a bike, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, haven't done this in a little while. So yeah, I'm going to pull up over here so I can see better chat because I know this little bitty one, I always miss something. And I made new promo things with the new, I worked on those a couple weeks ago when I decided when my date was to come back. So hopefully those are a little bit more legible. I got a little bit of feedback on that earlier. So I know that's what I'm saying. I think it'll feel a little strange because everybody's like, I got 2 or 3 calls from people. Where are you? Why aren't you on? I said, I'm taking a break until like I'm only taking 2 more Tuesdays off in January. She's like, that's another 2 whole weeks. I'm like, oh, sorry. So where did your socks come from? Oh, I'm glad you love them. I'm hoping that so almost everybody should have their boxes. The only people I haven't gotten to get things for is my 2 local meetups for MJ and Kristen. They're the only 2 that haven't gotten their stuff from the 12 days. So I think Steven he might have missed the snow this time. He got snow last week though. And then he has to deal with a car too. He can tell you all about that. He had a little iciness down there in Alabama as well. My friend in Florida sent me a video of her backyard of it snowing today. She's like, it's like a once in a lifetime kind of occurrence. It's crazy. So, hi Laura, welcome. Good to see you. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody as we've gone through the chat here, because I brought it back up. Oh, just reminded me one more thing I need to put on my list to do before I leave. So, hi everyone. I'm Becky, Vintagevikingtreasures, here in frigid Colorado Springs, Colorado. Took about, I think it ended up being almost a month off for the holidays and a little bit into January to get things just to be down for a little bit. So we're back with our Tuesday night regular sales. Steven should be here next week. I would love to get feedback on how you think the new logo things are, because I made a new one for me and Steven and a new one for myself. And his pops up just once a month. So, well, it's Kristen's birthday next week. Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. Can't remember now. Because it's our birthday next week, Wednesday. Yep, that's what it is. So, yeah. No, it's Monday. It's Monday. I'm like, I can't count anymore because I was like, wait, what is today? What number is today? So next Monday, birthday twins. I have a friend out in Virginia as well. We have the same birthday too. So, yeah. So where am I to start? Please let me know if you got your packages in the mail. I got a few people telling me theirs came, and that's awesome. And who was asking? Bonnie, you were asking me. I think. Well, they came from another. They came from a warehouse that was doing they're doing pallets and stuff. So yeah, I thought they were fun, and then be good for, especially this time of year, throw on an extra pair of socks. So, oh, Kathy's is Sunday. Woohoo! Like at midnight, we can just like celebrate all 3 of our birthdays all at once. That little split second that we touch each other. Oh, yours was Sunday. Darn, I was thinking it was next Sunday. That would have been even better, Kathy. So, good. I'm glad it wasn't so bad putting out the packages. I didn't count. Let's see, I didn't count like the transactions, which I've done in the past, but I had 37 buyers throughout the whole 12-day sales, and 5 of them were local for pickups, and the rest were all ones that I shipped out, and one that I had to cancel because they never ever called me back or emailed me back or anything else. So not going to call anybody out. It is what it is. Canceled it. Moving on. New year, new everything. So, it happens. Sometimes it happens, and that's the way it is. But here we are. So let's see. Should we start from the very beginning? New things that'll be coming up. We've worked on the schedule for in-person shows. We leave the 31st, so a week from Friday. In 2 weeks, we leave for an in-person show in Clearwater, Florida. And then the next weekend is an in-person show in Rosenberg, which is right outside of Houston, Texas. So those are my February ones. March, I don't think I have anything. April, we have a show in Springfield, Missouri. May, I have a BTS, which is Beautiful Table Settings show in Alabama. And then the next weekend after that, I have a Fenton show in Marietta, Ohio. June, we used to have one in Colorado, but we're taking that one out of our schedule. July, it depends. We may or may not go back to Houston in that summer months. I don't know. It just depends for that show because it was pretty far off, and the cost of doing it isn't fantastic. And it is stinking hot in August, summer months to go out there and do a show. But good show, just not worthwhile for us for the amount of traveling that we have to do. Then we have another Fenton Gala in September. And then we're right back into the fall again with the multiple Scandinavian shows, October, November, and December. And I'm hoping to get into a couple more glass shows as we go this year, depending on, because I'll be able to talk to the other promoters at the beginning of the year. Oh, and then there's another BTS one in October, hopefully in right near Stevens again. So that's kind of the quick, crazy back and forth schedule that we've got sketched out for the year of in-person shows. I have my booth at American Classic here in Colorado Springs. That, January is a rough month. It always is. So, but it's a great time to be able to go in and revamp everything, where I've taken out all the Christmas, rearranged everything. I need to rearrange my centerpiece. I'm hoping to do a couple different display change ups in there also this month. So that's my regular every day, where if somebody wants to go find my booth, that's where I am every day. So, oh, who's that one for, Kathy? For me, you? Or are you talking to somebody else? I wish I could be in everybody's sales all the time, because I know I missed some good stuff over the holidays, but it is what it is nonetheless. So Kristen and I have had chats about Whatnot and how that's working and all that things. Oh, cool. Thank you, Kathy. And I'm trying to figure out how I can make that work in my schedule, because I think what my ultimate goal would be for Whatnot, because of the way that platform works, is I think it would be a really good platform for where people could shop along with me. And that's really where I'd really, really like to be able to do, is to go places and just flat out, I'm fine with, buying things that I know you guys will like, but I know there's stuff out there that I don't know you're looking for. So it'd be really cool to be able to do the Whatnot platform, because it's an instant payment and shipping program. And then I don't have to worry about invoicing and all that stuff. And it would be a quick way to be able to do shop-alongs. And I think that would be a really great tool to use for some of the traveling that we have coming up. Hello, Margaret. Thank you. Thanks for coming back. I'm glad you missed me. It's good to be missed. So those are the things that are on the horizon. I'm hoping to be able to get to where Whatnot will be something that I can do those shop-alongs with. But I will be here on the regular for my YouTubes on Tuesdays. Jan is going to start a Shop Her Barn sale. Oh, nice. That's cool. I know I've been watching there's been some new ship with me, work with me, or whatever kind of ones that have been up there. I know Jan's come back. I watched a few of those too. So, right. I mean, this is working and it's awesome and I like it. It's where I want to be able to bring you all more of a place than I can. Like I said, I don't know what everybody's looking for all the time. I could scan a room and you go, oh, I want that. And we can make that possible, instead of, oh, I saw this really cool thing, but I didn't know anybody was looking for it and it got left behind. So I think that could be a good tool in that direction. So in the meantime, we're going to carry on here at YouTube, and do my regular Tuesday nights on the road as well, like we've been doing, because we're going to be on the road on and off. Obviously, I just listed off like 5 or 6 shows easily, if not more than that. So we'll keep doing that because it's always fun to go snooping and for you guys to see what I find while I'm out there. So yeah, yep. And my problem, well, not my problem. I know there's a whole bunch of new stuff on Tuesday nights. I mean, that's what happens. The platforms, the different social media aspects. Everybody's got a different schedule. People coming and going, new people, people coming back, all that kind of stuff. They're changing up their goals and things that work for their schedules as well. But I feel like, you know, I need to see my husband when he comes home from work on Tuesdays, just for a little bit before I start. So I can't be like from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock in other people's lives necessarily all the time on Tuesdays specifically. So when things are stacked up on Tuesdays, it's a little bit going to be hard. But again, it is what it is. It works for their schedule, and that's how it goes. So in the meantime, we will be here. I have unwrapped and worked through some of the smalls as I've organized and packed things away. And I have some smalls for you guys tonight. And I also have books and or plush that I'd like to go through a little bit so I can flip those over into my booth. What you guys don't get first, that you want, you get first dibs on. Whatever you don't want goes to the booth. So yeah, it's amazing how many more sellers there have been popping up, especially Whatnot. I mean, goodness sakes, the amount of lives or live selling that goes on Whatnot amazes me. So I like being here. I like you guys. I love that we have our little group and everybody that supports and communicates with each other and all those things here. I mean, we've built a great group and a great foundation here. So I'm gonna stay with that and keep working on that as well. And so I did do a couple videos. I didn't do a lot, but I did a couple videos. I did some shorts and a few posts like that. So I need to work on some more of that so I can get some more memory on my phone so I can video some more while we're on our next trip. So yes, okay. So like I'm gonna do, I think, some smalls first. So again, in-house business, I use PayPal for invoicing. I use PayPal and Pirate Ship for estimating shipping costs. Everything has gone up again, I believe, at the first of the year. That was one of the reasons why I was trying to get all the boxes out for the 12 days so that I could get the end of the year pricing without my estimates going up for you all to go out. And I'm gonna get back in that routine of invoicing within 2 days, and then I would ask that you pay within 2 days for your invoice, and then I would try and ship within 2 days. And that kind of puts me around Friday, Saturday for shipping, and or Monday getting it out at the latest, unless there is one of those classic Monday holidays that we seem to have a lot of in February and January. So, then it goes out on Tuesday. It is what it is. So that being said, I do want to give a great big shout out again and my thank yous to Kristen, who is Thrifted Gems in the chat, and Kim, who were helping me so much throughout my 12 days and all the modding that they did. It was a big commitment for them as well to stick around with us for those 12 days sales. And Kristen is here tonight. She's thawed out enough and willing to join us again modding for this evening. And without further ado, are we ready to jump into some smalls? Miss Kristen, are you ready to roll? I don't know. I mean, it's warmer, but it's not, now that I'm sitting still, definitely not that warm. Goodness, it got cold last night. Yes, you're ready. Okay, let me throw this back on. This is why I dress this way in layers, because it's constantly warm, cold around here. Let's just start out with a couple smalls from my my Scandy shelf back there that I rearranged. This is a little, everything is done in a starting offer format. We give everybody a chance to answer an opposing offer, and we do the going once, going twice, last call, and sold. If something comes in during those 3 last before the sold, then we give the person a chance to answer it as well. So I know, Laura, they're awesome. I'm kind of bummed we haven't been able to get together with Kristen and Jason, but that weather was, it was just, I was like, no, I really don't want to drive in it this weekend. It's not that I don't trust my car. It's just that I'd rather sit in bed and do other, watch another sale or something than when it's a negative degrees. It's awful. So here we go. I have a little troll in a little pot, a little cauldron here. He is made in Norway. He's just a little guy, approximately 3 inches, 2.5 inches tall, by about 2.25 inches wide. This is made by Kniform. Oop, upside down. At my Scandi shows, I would probably start him somewhere about $25. So I would start him at 18 here tonight for you guys. Oh, I need like sticky notes and stuff so we can write things down. Oh my goodness. Is there some in here? Did I run out? No, I didn't run out. There we go. Got it. Phew. Heaven forbid. Troll in a pot. Yep. So he is made in Norway, and it is the original Kniform, which is the same company that made the giant troll that's in Epcot. All you see is his little eyes and his nose sticking out because he's hiding. So yeah, I know. Exactly. Kathy, it was rough this last weekend. I tell you what. Yeah, you needed all sorts of layers. Good thing we didn't shovel too much. There wasn't a lot of snow except for that first day, and it wasn't as cold that one this weekend. So, oh wow. Yeah, last night I wondered. I was like, oh, please kick back on. Please, furnace, kick back on. Because it got awfully chilly before it kicked back on. It's like cycled, or it's programmed to go off at 11 o'clock and then it has to go so far down before it kicks back up again. That's crazy. All right. Well, I'm going to offer a choice. These will be a $2 start. I would probably put 3 or 4 on them if I were putting them out in my booth. These are vintage buttons. So it'll be a choice between Suttons by somebody with an SCH something. They are pink with like a rhinestone almost, but I think it's more like a metallic paint. A set of 5, new, old stock on the card. Or this gentleman, it says Lady Washington Pearls for the pearl buttons. He's missing 2 or 3. Sorry, there's 1, 2, 3 should have been across. It should have been a 6-pack on a 6-pack on him. But the graphics on this one, it's almost the size of a playing card. He's out on the golf course with his navy pearl buttons. And there's nothing on the back of either of those. Well, this one says, it looks like it's just a stock number and a size for the pink ones. And there, I was hoping to just save these from the thrift store before they got destroyed in their bin, just floating around loose in the sewing supplies. So, all right. This is what I thought would go on to, I have 2 glass shows in a row that we're going to in February. Oh, Marilyn is in. Sorry, I got to remember. Oh, Mama's in too. Mom, you want to be, yep, there we go. I got to remember the lag. I get back into practice. Let's see, button. Oh, okay. That pen hadn't been started yet. On card. Got it. Mom is out. I was spelling people's names just automatic from memory, and now I got to think about it. So Marilyn, when that is sold, let me know if you want pink or the gentleman, pink or blue, or both. The pink ones have was it a shank on the back? Is that what that's called, I think? And of course, these ones are the 4-hole standard kind of shirt button. And we're at 2. She's taking the pink. Thank you, Marilyn. I need to move a few things. Ding, ding, ding. Move these over. Got it. Make some space. All right. And I think Mom, she was second. Okay. You got it, Mom. And if for anybody doesn't know it, Maria King is my mother in the chat. It's just easier to call her Mom. Everybody can call her Mom. It's okay. She'll answer to it. And we got you. Perfect. This is the blue. Okay. Whew. We're going to have to get back in the swing of things faster than this. I do have a few things that are small items that I thought I would pack for the glass show, but again, I'm going to offer them to you all before it gets in the box, hopefully. So this is the next choice. This will be a start of $12. This is a chocolate, is the name of the color glass. It's the bird with like a floral, like a petal blossom behind it for the toothpick holder. It does have a sticker on it. It says hand pressed in the USA, Summit Art Glass. The shows that we're doing, I believe the time frame is US made glass, pottery, and kitchen items prior to 1990. So this definitely qualifies. And I have uncovered a few more over that way that I will be bringing as well. Upcoming shows. I know I need to schedule coming up since I got Stephen and I on this first one on. I thought I was doing good just getting those scheduled 2 weeks ahead of time. We got Laura in at 12. Thank you, Laura. I will be scheduling a heart toothpick sale, which will be all glass heart toothpicks. They were made, I don't know who had the mold before Dagenhart, but Dagenhart had them and then Boyd had them. And I think that's where it stopped in terms of people making them. So I would love to do that before Houston. Oh, but that would be, could I do that on the road? Let me think about that. I might be able to do that on our way to the Florida show. That might work. That might work. And then I also am going to be scheduling a another Pixie show, probably in March. Pixie mushrooms, all that kind of stuff again. So, all right. Thank you, Miss Laura. Perfect. I think we're just gonna tape things on so we don't have to worry about them popping off tonight. This is one that would probably just head out to my booth. I can start it for $2. I probably put 3 or 4 on it at the booth. I believe it is a local or a small artisan pottery piece. It's glazed in blues and aquas. I think I said a $2 start if I didn't already, Kristen. Has an S marking on the back. Great size for a bar of soap next to the sink, a little jewelry tray, coin tray, key tray, anything like that. And you can see kind of on the side where the patterned piece of clay or pottery was pressed over this bottom tray, and that's where it is attached. So it's kind of like a two pieces put together. So it has a little bit of a indent, a little bit of depth to it, but not much. It is almost 4.5 inches across, about yay big. Nice bright colors. And yeah, I believe it was like pressed into a pattern to get all the swirls to be quite symmetrical like that. When I washed it up it bubbled up nicely. So I think there was soap residue. Someone had used it on the side of a sink with a bar on it, which wouldn't be a bad idea because I have one that I need to get out, one of those bars of soap from Stephen's shop, the Amish soap, and have a place for that to go. But I think I have one upstairs already. So Miss Stephanie is in it too. I'm going to say round pottery dish. And Kristen's going to count it down. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Oh, I want the tips thing. Cool. Oh, here's a fitting piece. I need two that I'm going to offer to you all. It is a scratch and dent model, unfortunately, but it is a really pretty piece. Let me see. Oh, would these work? I got some new lights for the show that are battery. They're rechargeable. They're not battery operated. They're rechargeable. And oh no, I forget. This isn't a glowy one. It's a bummer. But these lights are really cool. They're nice and lightweight, and I can stick them underneath the shelf and then light up all the glass. So this will be a scratch and dent Fenton piece. I'll show you the defect here in just a second. It looks like someone did try and glue it back together. So there's a little bit of, a little bit of glue residue there. That's what that kind of amber look between there is. Normally, without any damage, this would probably be a $45 piece. So with the damage on it, let's start it at 15. It's a comport. It's a footed bowl. It has this amazing heart pattern pressed into the inside of the bowl, and it is smooth on the outside. It has a little bit of iridescence to it. I think it's just I had it behind me and I have wiped it off, but I think it needs more than just a little dusting. So on the foot, there was a chip, and it has been put back together with a little bit of glue between the layers. So it's smooth on the bottom, except for that, where you see that kind of a crescent shape. That was just my sticker, so I know it's mine. It does not glow. That's what let's get out the other one. Yeah, no glow. That's the 365. I don't know what those are. I think they're $3.95. That's what I just tried earlier. So it is a lime green or a pastel green that does not have any fluorescing qualities to it, and the pattern is all the way down. So the pattern is inside the bowl, and then it is outside on the foot, down the stem, all the way. This whole section has the pattern on the exterior, so you can feel the pattern. And then again, it is smooth on this side. So yeah, it is a pretty piece. I really liked it, especially the hearts. So, but it's really not my colorway. But it was a scratch and dent model, so it kind of just got stuck on my shelf for the meantime. And it might even have some iridescence to it. I can kind of see it right here on the middle of the inside there. But great piece. You wouldn't have to worry about it getting broken. You can use it and not have to worry about it. So otherwise, it will probably go on to the Fenton sale. I think when's the first Fenton sale? In April. Okay. I know I did a bunch of keychains on our 12 days, but I found these little stitch guys and I couldn't leave them behind. So $2 start. I have Plush, Stitch, keychains, and I think I have 16 of them available. So pretty much as many as you want, up to 16, first come, first serve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 available. Yes, 15. Oh, good, Jennifer. I really enjoy doing the keychains. As a matter of fact, I already got another grab bag full of them, and I put them aside. I'm like, oh, it's gonna have to wait till December for me to pull those out. I can't believe it. So Stitch, keychain at 2. We have 1 for Kristen. Thank you, Kristen. But same as before, I want to offer them to you guys before they go out to the booth, because that's the next place they'll go. My friend and I have been planning Mondays to sit and work, where she does her quilling and I do like pricing for the booth. So we're going to get some work done on those days. So yeah, I don't really know the name of that pattern. It's not oh wow. It's not that wow. Right out of my head. I can't remember the other one. Something lace. Let's see. Who else do we have on? Cindy B. Wow, my glass brain is going to have to come back, along with my my show muscles in the next couple of weeks, so I can get right back into the swing of things again. 2 Stitch. Thank you, Cindy. I gotcha. This tape is really being annoying. Hearts and lace. Spanish lace. That's the other pattern, but I don't think that's Spanish lace. I have a Spanish lace and it's way over there. I think it's different. I'm not sure. Spanish lace is the one that I normally like because it has hearts in it. The Whitney ones I got during the 12 days. Oh, cool. That's good to hear too, Ma. All right, 1 for you. Actually, Kristen's is going to go over here because Kristen's going to have another pile that I have to put together for next weekend. Oh, good. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't think it's, I'm going to hold it back up again as we keep talking about it. I don't think it's Spanish lace. It might be, let's see if I can bring up channel my inner Steven. There's no, now I'm even wondering if it's Fenton, because there's no mark on it. I don't think it's Fenton. I'm going to go with it's not Fenton. But there's the pattern again. And then the one on the foot is amazing because it's kind of got a Greek key kind of look going on. Now I'm going to have to do some Google searching to double check what that is. All right. Anybody else wants a stitch keychain? You just holler at me. I will. Let's go into the back. I'll get you one. This is anchor hocking. That I do know. And this is just their regular milk glass style bud vase. It is approximately 5.5 inches tall, and the top is almost 3.5, 3.25. These came in multiple pastel painted or airbrushed designs or colors. They had pink, they had yellow, they had green, they had a blue, and all of them went over this solid white milk glass. This will be a $10 start. I would probably do it at 12 to 15 at the show. You think it's older Fenton? So two things it could be. If it's older Fenton, it's prior to 71 because there's no mark on it. And or because there's something about the scroll F. If that was on it, that's how they denoted that they had gotten the mold from another company that had been previously used, but there's no mark on it at all. So I just assumed it was Fenton when I pulled it down, and I didn't even look for the logo. So it could it more than likely than it is old Fenton prior to 71 and or a different company. Those are the two rabbit holes we can go down. But I do like this nice solid milk glass vase, that Art Deco style. I don't see these very often. I don't know why. I like the ones with the color on them a little bit more, but when you see these, I don't pass them up. It could be Jefferson, definitely could be. So I'll do some Googling, even though, Google Lens is not the end all be all, but it sure is great to give you a start and a head in the right direction to find and get some interesting information. Because sometimes you're like, no, it can't be that. And then you're like, oh, well, that at least puts you on to the next fact and the next clue down the line. So, all right, next up, I have another little, I'm guessing he's going to be called a troll as well. This guy will start at 12. I'd probably have 16 to 18 on him at the show. Many loops, and it's got hearts. See, that's the thing is I hone in on the hearts because I like the hearts. It doesn't mean that's what they call the pattern at all but All right, I will write that down so I can check that out, Mom. Many loops. Jefferson. See, I don't even have to go to Google or Google Lens. I just have you guys search it out for me. So this one is a resin material that they have been made. They have the little fuzzy hair on his tail. A great Nordic sweater. I know, but they're so cute. How can, oh my goodness, he is not even, going to be mischievous or anything. He's just a good little kid sitting in the corner. It is made, it's an original as a Nord souvenir. Where is the little bitty words on here? From Verdal, Norway. It's a newer style, a newer make. There's another company called Candy. And that's out of Sweden, I believe. But these guys are little trolls and ladies. They do like the Bunad ones and stuff. For their more current, I would say in the last 10, 20 years, kind of souvenirs that have been coming out of Norway and Sweden. So, yeah, I know. I think he's really cute. They have some of these little guys that like hold, like, you can see their mittens and they like to go over like the edge of a pot or the edge of a vase. They're all cute, I think. But that's okay. I'm a little biased to the trolls. Oh, hi, MJ. The trolls called to me. Jeff doesn't like them so much either, but, I like that one that I showed you guys at the beginning. He's kind of scary looking, and he needs to go to a Scandi show. He's been in my kitchen for a year or two, sitting on the table, and it's time for him to go on to a show. A Swedish glass troll. I know, I just found a couple. There are some really cute ones. And I should pull that quick. There's one of the trolls that was made by a Swedish company that Blinko started pouring the exact same design. So I'm all about all that stuff. I love all of it. So we're going to call him the Nord Troll. At 12. And MJ is getting the last call there. Thank you, ma'am. And MJ, it's looking like, I'm hoping the weather will cooperate enough that I'm going to be coming up to Denver on Sunday. I'm hoping. So let me know if you're around or available, and we can meet up and give you your package as well. So thank you, MJ. Irish, Dutch, and Norwegian. That sounds like a good mix, Laura. That's great. I think it's all very interesting to look at all that. Yes, this weekend. So the 26th would be Sunday, because it's the only time that this last weekend was just out of the question. And I'm leaving on the 31st. So if I don't get up there to Denver this next coming weekend, it will be after 3 weeks into February when I'll get back. So, all right, wonderful. I will message you. We'll figure it out. That's awesome. Okay. Next up, I have a set of 6 little coasters. I believe, let's see, here's the back. They're made in Japan. So I think this is, okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. I know, right, Kathy? It's not a silver plate, so I think it's, what did they make in the mid-mod stuff? Is it aluminum or stainless? I think is the edge of these little coasters, but the base is white melt glass that they have painted and airbrushed. So they have the little sailboat with the palm trees and the skyline. I have a stack of 6 of them. Let's start them at $12. I would probably have them around 18 to 24 at a show. They are approximately 3 inches across. They're a little under 3 inches across. Hi, Maritza. Welcome. Sorry if I missed you there. Hello. They are all pretty much the exact same painting design. I'm guessing that originally they had a tray that went with them, but the tray was not with them when I picked them up. So these came out of an estate of one of our lodge members. Great lady. It was really fun to be able to go over and help her daughter. And, I got a box full. I got a box and a half full. It's after, every little bit helps. So they are really neat. So we got Deborah in at 12. Thank you, Deborah. So this is a 6-piece poster set. I got a little, what do you want to call it? Like something that hangs on your wall. Like it's got 3 little pieces, and it's got stitching, little cross stitch, but it's the Norwegian stitching, which is hardanger, and then it's got a ribbon behind it that it hangs down the wall. And I'm going to put that on my wall over here as my little keepsake from her, because she was a really great lady. I really, really enjoyed her company. She was a really great member of our lodge. So I'm going to keep that one for a little bit myself. And we had Deborah. But that means I have to go find, a nail, a push pin, or something to put it in the wall. All right. Thank you, Miss Deborah. I'm going to put you over here. That'll be the going to Denver pile. I have a little vintage lady. I know, right? I mean, you have a junk drawer full of stuff, but probably the only thing I can probably pull out of there is a push pin or a screw, which is not what I need to hang it on the wall. Right now I put it hanging on top of my Lefsa sticks, but that's, it's at least it's on the wall and I won't lose it. So this gal is approximately, with her bonnet, she's almost 6 inches tall. This is one of those vintage craft kits. I will start her at $10. I probably, at a mid-mod show, probably put her 12 to 15. I love the colors. She is hot pink sequins with the velvet right here, velvet ribbon, pinks, yellows, blues, purples in the floral on each of the opposite sections, the little eyelet lace. She's on a styrofoam base, and then those big chenille pipe cleaners for arms. And there's her top, and then one of those classic doll heads with their little bead earrings and her big sun hat. I love the colors. So somebody did a really good job putting her together. The base is about 4 inches wide, give or take, and about 4 inches each direction, because it is wider here and here. So she reminds me of like the toppers for the Barbie cakes that they used to make. She's got a really cute little ponytail and her blonde hair and that gorgeous blue eyeshadow going on there as well. So we have a new vendor mall. I know I've talked about it. It's that painted tree one. Like I said, my friend Kathleen is in it with her quilling. But they do have quite a bit of mixture of different arts and tons of clothing. A whole lot of stuff that's been ordered off of wholesale sites. But there's a bit of vintage and personal made crafts as well that are in there. So there's a few gems if you go looking enough. This is a little compact. It says souvenir of the Rocky Mountains. It has some of the red rocks here in the front of the kind of a watercolor style souvenir picture. I'm guessing 50s, 60s compact. This will be a $6 start. If I put 10, 12 on it, it still has the original, well, I'm guessing the original little puff, and it still even has a little blush down in there, or colored powder. It opens and shuts right there. We have a little bit of paint loss on the back. I'm guessing that somebody dropped it and a little of that popped off. But otherwise, it is in really good condition. So the Rocky Mountains, probably this came out of the Rocky Mountain National Park, which is up past Denver, going up past Estes Park here in Colorado. Thought it was a little cutie. Laura is in at 6. Thank you, Laura. This will be the Rocky Mountain. Ooh. I just realized I reached too far. Funny. Woo! Compact. Oh, I think I'm going to have a glass bird sale at some point as well, because I kept, as I rearranged shelves, putting all the birds together, and I have quite a flock going on over here. So I think that would make a nice sale as well. So I have some great ideas for starting out the new year, and I have to finish going through some bags and reorganizing some of my boxes for next week. So I know I'll be finding some more stuff for that as well to be able to bring you guys. So thank you, Laura. All right, so you're going there. Perfect. Let's see. Well, this is I don't know what this is called exactly in terms of it's made out of stone. It's a pyramid shape, which I know it has a little bit of a chip off the top. What would be no, there's a name for that shape. But I believe each of the layers is a different color stone and or dyed stone, but is a little tiny one. So I do a $2 start on this guy. He was in the bottom of a box of dolls that I got my friend. And thought, well, I'll at least offer him here. So it looks like to me like it got dropped and that little tiny point at the top came off. But it's not super bright colors. They're just a little bit muted. So they go red, orange, yellow, green, blue. And it is a really pale purple at the top there. So, he is 1 1/8 inches each direction and stands just about 1 inch tall. About yay big. Where's Miss Denise when you need her? The rocks. And I don't know, I didn't, dunk it and scrub it or anything. It looks like there was a lot of residue from a tag on the bottom, but I don't know if it would brighten it up much if it got a little bit of a scrub on it or not. This one I thought was real interesting. Like I said, I got I got a bag of keychains and I decided to go through it because there was a couple things that were broken and I just wanted to sort those out first. This is a tie bar, but it looks like a magnifying, and it is actually a magnifying glass. This can be a $5 start. So it is almost 3 inches long, and then the magnifying glass is just under, it's about 3/4 of an inch across. Let me see if I can, it's reflecting. What can we put on here? Okay, so here's a little, there we go. See, that's the sticky note. It is a real magnifying glass. It is in gold tone. It has the first clip here for, so this goes in front of the tie, and then this is the second one for, so your other little piece in the back doesn't flap around and it will stay in place as well. I believe it also has a mark on the back. It does. It says, what does it say? There's my other one. I need all the magnifying glasses to look at this. Is it upside down? Swank. I remember that brand. There we go. It's on the back. Swank. But I thought it was clever because it actually magnified. I mean, not that you're going to be using it off your tie, but I thought it was interesting. So, all right. We got Deborah in. Let's see, tie bar. And what did I miss? Oh no, that's terrible. Wow, not a good idea. Let's not try that one out. All right. We'll just stick that sticky note right in there. Thank you, Deborah. That's funny, though. It's what you need for your teenager or a mad scientist, a young man who, sure, Jennifer. Somebody who's interested in science like that. I believe that they are dyed stones. And like I said, the very tip top has a chip or a broken piece off of there. So it's not exactly, I mean, it's pretty good, but it doesn't come to an exact point. It was a $2 start. And there's the bottom. About that big. All right. Next up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be a $10 start. These are glass little like appetizer or pickle forks, olives, similar to the stir sticks with the glass pieces on the end of them. You got it, Jennifer. So this set has the fruit or flowers. It's a very it's a tropical set on the little pickle fork, or what are we going to call that? A relish tray. That'd be really good for. They are in the original box. There is no marking on the box. There are 6 pieces all together. So we have, let me put the lid on so we don't drop them towards the, so there's a pineapple. There it is. Oh, maybe not. That's a bad idea. Let's just do it this way. There's a pineapple and then a pink flower. And I believe this one is like a bird of paradise flower. And then the other side has a palm tree. This is that tropical, was that like the one that blooms in December? And then this is like one of the succulent flowers as well. I don't know if I have any of those tonight. Just out of curiosity. There is a little bit of glow to like the yellows here and there. And like the bitty center, but nothing like really big that reacts to black light. There you go. Is it anthurium? Is that how we pronounce that, Stephanie? Be great for a tropical party in the winter time, so we can take our mind off all these crazy cold temperatures, right? Okay, we got Mom in on that one. So I'm going to write down the stone pyramid for Stephanie. I think that's who it was. Nope, it was Jennifer. Wrong one. Perfect. And if you have any other questions on these little hors d'oeuvre or relish forks, they are, let's give us a give or take length, approximately 4 inches. There's the bird of paradise one. I don't think that there's any mark on the forks themselves. There's nothing on the back side. I think they're just a cute little kitschy themed. All right, Molly, you got it. So fork set. Perfect. Gee, to think we were like even Stephen for about 4 weeks, Ma, maybe even a little less than that. And we did that, and we did that. I have a choice. Well, let's go from one at a time. These are Hodelin glass. Yep. Can we see it? There we go. Which is I think Hodelin Swedish. So we have the polar bear. He would be, so it's a very clear crystal that they produce with these. He would be, I'd do 15 start on him because he'd probably be 18 to 22 at the show. Because he's a little guy. I've had a couple different polar bears from the Swedish glass before. He's just over 3 inches long and almost 2 inches tall. Maybe about an inch this way. I've had just kind of a mishmash of stuff that I was saving for the sale. So Not off the top of my head, stone-wise. I have some other glass animals. No, I don't see any over there. So Swedish chef, right? Oh, Hodeland's Norway. All right, see. Whew, I am out of my routine. Thanks, Ma. He's a Norwegian polar bear, not to be mistaken for a Swedish polar bear. Heaven forbid. And then I also have a Hodeland seal, and he is pretty big guy. Oh, see? This one's got the sticker on it. Right there. And his sticker says Norway. So I should have looked at him first, and then I would have known. You have him already? Do you have the seal? The seal is 5.5 inches long and about 2.5 inches wide. And he stands about 2 inches tall. So 2, 5.5, 2.5. And he is quite clear. They make some beautiful glass. Right there, Hodeland. I have, let's see, can I point to him? Right over here, I have a couple gnomes in the Hodeland glass that I finally get to put up right behind me. So these guys will be heading to my Scandi shows. Let's see, you go over here, because then I know who goes in what box. The seal, oh, sorry. Probably 18, because I'd put him about 25. He's because he's about twice as long as the bear. And I would say, I'm guessing he's at least a pound of glass too. Oh, really close. 15 ounces. 15 ounces. Oh, you can see you're seeing the mark all the way through him right there. That's how clear this glass is. And it's an etched mark underneath there. So cute little Nordic, Arctic cold animals. I have, well, those aren't, what would be the word? Those aren't stone. Where are we at? Okay. I have this metal clip. He's an owl. Marked on the back. Now his clip isn't like super snug. You can see that it's kind of a little bit loose, like one piece of paper would slip out from there. It is marked right here, and I will tell you what that is because I wrote it down right there. This guy will be a start at, let's say, $12. It is a Hunt clip number 2. Hunt Manufacturing Company out of Statesville. I sound like I was in Tennessee recently. Statesville, North Carolina. He's approximately 3.5 inches tall and about 3 inches wide. And then with that clip, he's about 1.5 inches deep. I believe this is probably mid-mod kind of style where you could hang your, that little, when they used to have those little narrow notepads that you could clip on there and then hang it on the wall next to the phone so we could take notes as to who called and messages and everything. He really reminds me of the pendants that had the all this feather design, but he is definitely a solid metal, like a pot metal. Yep, grocery list. But he's a cutie. He's kind of, he's concentrating. He's serious about his job, about keeping track of all those notes and who's called and everything. So yeah, Jennifer, you are correct. Definitely who called. I found another little Russian nesting doll set. This one is marked on the bottom, but I don't know what that says. I believe it's a name of some sort or a company. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dolls. Let's do a $10 start because she's not that big. Approximately 3.5 inches tall for the starter. It's a natural wood, the stain of the pink, and then the glitter accents and the detailing on the face. I think it's Russian. I mean, that's what these all remind me of. So here's the littlest, teeniest, tiniest one. And she is, I mean, itty bitty. 5/8 of an inch tall. I see Deborah in. And she goes inside this one. Nope, there's her face. And that one is just about an inch tall. And then that goes in this one. They're all basically the same design, which is 1.5 inches tall. Next one is 2.5 inches tall. I'm not turning these all the right direction. Sorry. There we go. 2.5 inches tall. And then, of course, into the last one, which is 3.5 inches tall. So there we go. She's very lightweight. Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, the only thing that made me wonder, well, I'm still thinking Russian because she's still kind of got that babushka style scarf and everything style on her head. So nesting doll set. 5-piece, $10, counting it down. You got it. I did find something in a grab bag that I reached out to Heather at Antique Agenda and asked her a couple questions about. I should probably ask my mother as well. See if I can get a really exact date on it, because when I did a quick image search, it came up with Victorian, and I was like, what? Wait, this doesn't look Victorian. So, yeah, thank you, Deborah. So I'm like, well, I need to figure out if it's a reproduction or if it's actually that old. So this is the pink paperweight. It's frosted with a design on the front, and it is smooth on the back. I have no idea who made this one, but me, Hearts, Valentine's Day, I picked it up. It is approximately 2 3/4 inches each side to the top of the heart, and about an inch thick. This will be a $5 start. I probably put 8 or so on it in my booth because it is a solid piece of glass. I'm guessing around let's see, it's about 8-9 ounces. There's no marks, no maker's logo on it or anything. But it's very cute with the little floral design all the way around. Jennifer is in at 5. So pink heart, paperweight. Jeff went to go watch I think he'll watch tonight. I think you're watching the Nuggets tonight. He went to his friends and watched the college football game, the national championship last night. And it's quiet. The only thing that's running is a refrigerator and my mouth. So definitely quiet around here. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. I have a choice. Well, that was weird. These are cat tiles, like used for, say, a hot plate trivet, or you can hang them on the wall if you put one of those those thingies that you can hang like the back of like a frame on it. They are standard size, I believe, for tiles. Are 6x6. Both of them are black and white cat art designs. I would like to start these at let's start them at $5 choice. I do have a little thing that tells a little bit about them. Oh, I'm so glad you like hearts. I pick them up all the time. So this one is the cat walking down like the row of trees in the winter time. That would work too, yeah. I was thinking it had, when I washed them, it had a little, it was like something that you stuck on, and it had a hole in it to put a nail to hang it on there, but with just a tiny bit of water, popped right off. So I didn't think it would be secure enough to leave it on there, so I just pulled them off. I don't see a signature on this one, but the other one, the other choice, is there kind of a black cat and a white cat circling each other on a black and white tile floor. It has a FV for, I believe, the artist. So what I have is this little information, which says cat tiles. So the two cats by Felix Vallotton. So that would be this artist. This is a design for this tile was taken from a woodcut by a French painter and graphic artist Felix Vallotton from 1865 to 1925. The bold pattern and exaggerated perspective are hallmarks of this artist's work. He was one of the youngest artists working in Paris who banded together in 1889 to become the nabis, the prophets, quote unquote, of the new art movement, which deemed all art essentially decorative. So that's this one. And the other one, I believe, it says Rudyard. Thank you, Julie. I see you. Kipling's Cat. This tile is an adaptation of Rudyard Kipling's illustration for a short story, The Cat That Walked by Himself, from the collection Just So Stories for Children, written and illustrated by Rudyard Kipling. A copy of this book was published by Macmillan and Company Limited in London in 1902, and is in the museum's collections. The museum's 6-inch ceramic tile. So these came from obviously then the museum, Metropolitan Museum of Art, as a souvenir. The museum's 6-inch ceramic tiles, they had felt on them, but that came off when they were washed. So they're just a plain back like this now. They can be used as either trivet or a wall decoration. That's what I said earlier. So profits of the sale when these were originally sold at the museum went towards publications and reproductions used to support the museum. So this little information is one for one tile and one for the other. So, all right, we're counting it down. Rudyard. Maybe I said it wrong. There's his name, Rudyard Kipling, and there's the other guy's name, Felix Vallotton. I don't know, it's French. I'm not good at that one. So, all right. So cat tiles. Counting it down for Julie. And would you like the walk? Or let's see, what did they call this one? This one was the cat who walked himself. And the other one is two cats. You're taking both. Perfect. Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate it. You got it. I love it when I find the information with things. Then we know exactly what it is. So much easier. Okay. Now I know these would probably be considered Christmas ornaments, but since we have Valentine's Day coming up, I went ahead and picked them up because they are heart-shaped ornaments. I have, I believe, 32 available. I'm going to get one out to show y'all. Oh, good. I'm glad you're excited. You know, I just see I'm like, somebody's going to love this. I'm surprised. I think unless Kristen already has them, or she might have been sitting on her hands. I don't know. So they are these little spun glass style ornaments. They remind me of the 80s. My grandma used to go to a Christmas store. She was sitting on her hands. Yep. So they are not the clear glass that's spun in the shape of a heart. I have 32 available, $1 each. You can have as many as you like till we get to our limit. They're about 2 by 2 and almost an inch deep. So they're 3D. I'm sure that they are a little bit delicate, but I think that they're from the 80s, honestly. So I thought they might be fun I have one. Let's finish one of those sentences. I know someone, or I have a friend, whichever we want to go with that, who does a tree for each holiday. So she leaves up her Christmas tree and redecorates it for the next holiday, like Valentine's and St. Patrick's. And so it just changes decorations throughout. $1 each. And I have 32 available. And these would be great with if you put them on a tree or in a garland or something like that with some colored lights, so even the blue light would, I know it's kind of blowing it up, but light them up and set them off in a display. So they're kind of nostalgic to me. They reminded me of, like I said, the ornaments my grandma would get. There used to be, Mom might remember where that was. There used to be a Christmas store in Denver. Jennifer will take 5. You got it. Mom, do you remember where that used to be in Denver? Was it on, Colfax? Everything was on Colfax. So 5 heart ornaments. To Jennifer. And there we go. Perfect. You're going there. Because she got, we used to have ornaments that had like little mirrors all the way around them. And I thought those were the best things. They're beautiful on the tree. They just reflected all the lights and everything. They're one of my favorite ones that she had. They had drums and hearts and all sorts of things. So yeah. They used to make all different shapes and stuff, you're right. Okay, I have another owl item. This one came from actually the same estate sale in Nashville, in Tennessee, near Sevierville, when we were there in November. This is like the lucite. Lots of people call it they call it puke, but I this isn't stones. This is genuine mother of pearl, handcrafted napkin or letter holder from the Tennessee Shell Company out of Camden, Tennessee, made in the USA. So I'd like to start this one at $12. It would probably be 18 to 24 to show. So this is all mother of pearl inside the napkin or letter holder. The base is 3 by 4 and almost, a little over 4 inches tall. That's it. I know, but this is genuine. Genuine mother of pearl. I think usually isn't it what they call vomit art? Doesn't that usually have rocks in it or stones or is it the shells crushed up like this? Because it had the sticker, I thought that was fantastic. And it's lucite. Can you see that? How green that glows? It, lucite kind of gets that cloudy look to it as well. Like a little bit of a reflection on the outside along with the glow. So let's see if the new light works, just for grins and giggles. Oh yeah. You see how green that is? Oh, okay. Just, oh darn, I thought we had, we got genuine original. So yeah, you can definitely see that this is a lucite. And it's almost an olive to amber green base color. Any chips? Oh, let me turn that away from my eyes, first of all. What I'm seeing, this is a really good edge. So I'm going around like on the back. It looks like, well, I can't, it's got the same notch on both sides. I don't know if it was meant to be like that or there's one right here and right here. There you go. You can see that one really well. Let me try and catch the other one. There it is. With it being the same space, I don't know if it was meant to be there or not. Does that answer your question, animal lover? Because it's not on this side. It's only right here it's not on this side. It feels like this was the top of the mold for the base and that this was the top of the mold for the sides, and then they put it together. Well, yeah, they put it together because each of the outsides are very smooth and shiny. So he's a cutie. All right. Let me turn off this black light. The only thing is that you have to turn it. It goes high, low, and then strobe. Excuse me, before it goes off. Okay. I thought this guy was amazing and adorable. I think I need to start him at $20. The case itself would probably somewhere between, if just with nothing in it, be about $15. And then it's like a little frozen Charlotte little boy walking I want to say kitten, but he's got very big ears. Whoa, you see him in there? I don't want to say bunny rabbit because he's got a little tail. There he is. Now he's got a pillow that he's been attached to. Thank you, Laura. I see you. And then the little doll has been attached to the pillow itself. He does stand up straight as long as I don't hold him and shake him around. So I don't see any marks that are underneath for where it is attached to the pillow. I believe this is brass. That's my guess. And it attaches and shuts right here. Yeah. It's not a big clip, but it closes. Now this little case is, let's see, we'll use another 4.5 inches at the base. So I don't tip him and move him over. He is approximately 5.5 inches tall. So I think he might need a little bit of reinforcement for standing up nice and easy. What I'll do is I will put tissue all around the inside so that he doesn't rattle around inside the glass. But great little display case and a cute little doll, if we can see him. So he's got a green shirt, red little shorts, and there's little, oh, don't tip over. He's got, almost looks like little Mary Jane shoes. And it's a little string attached to the kitten that he's taken for a walk. So we're counting it down. Thank you so much for your interest, everyone. So got it. We're at 27. And Laura is out. Perfect. Thank you so much. I know. He does. But he's so cute. Thank you, guys. At this estate, this was the same estate sale where the ceramic Christmas ornaments came from that the lady made and sold, like the Hobbycraft ones that I had at 12 days. And I also have a stash of mini figurines for another. So that's the other thing. I've been kind of sticking them away in themes for upcoming Tuesday night sales. So he's super cute. The case itself is amazing. I love it. So cute. She had a lot of owls there. This is like a pewter style little tin. Let's do $6 start. Here is the mark. Odin Incorporated out of New Jersey, handcrafted USA. This reminds me of some of the giftware that from the 70s and 80s. It is a round, so cylinder tin, which means it is 3 inches tall and 4 1/4 inches across. The bottom of the tin is much lighter weight. This might be pewter that's attached because it's like riveted on the inside. And the owl itself is quite heavy on the lid, but the tin, nice and clean, no rust. Looks like it was used, like, scooted around quite a bit, but kept nice and clean on the inside. Goodness, my nose is itching. Somebody's talking about me somewhere. So cute little tin. Oh, wow. Yeah, salt and pepper shakers. Kristen knows about those. I went through, the majority of salt and pepper shakers that I had up here, we went through on our 12 days sale. So let's see. I have 2 pieces of fused glass. These could be a $3 start. It looks like somebody was like learning how to do fused glass. They do not have any bail or pendant attachment to them. So this is kind of a mauvey pink with a big chunky red attached to it. It is not straight. It's got a little flare to the top there. And this one's more of a rectangle. So this is the base. Looks like it's almost upside down because you can see the hearts really well that way. And then the diacrylic that's on it is almost like the hearts don't show up as well from one side to the other. And then it's got a clear cap on it. But it's a little rectangle piece. So those size, if anybody wanted to make some jewelry or anything like that out of them, those are in I think they're in that keychain bag that would be a good idea. When I went through that, but they weren't finished for jewelry at all. So we got Jennifer in at 3 for the fused glass. The choice. Goodness sakes, don't move around. What is your choice when she's got it sold for you? Let's say hearts for this one and pink for that one, or both. I totally spaced putting my chapstick in my pocket yesterday when I was out running around. Boy, my lips got chapped in those cold weather. And now I'm like licking them constantly because I feel like they're so chapped. I put some on before we started, but so this has the diacrylic with the hearts, which is about 2 inches by 1.25. And then this is pink with red, and it is about 2.5 by 5/8 wide. Both, you got it. Thank you, Jennifer. Perfect. Is anybody interested in a vintage tin or box? I have a plastic Sucrets box. These would be a $3 start as well. My grandma used to have all the metal ones. These were in a craft supply box that was empty. So there's the plastic Sucrets tin. And this one is Sherman's queen size cigaretto. Oh, I can't say it right, and I'm gonna butcher it. Cigarettos, cigarette, something like that. Terrible. This one's a cardboard box. I do have. That's something that's going to be coming up as well because I have some jewelry lots, but I hadn't seen any other glass pieces in. What did I have? Well, you saw what I had over the 12 days, right? You saw those. 4 inches wide by 3, and then the cigarettes is 3 by 2.5. So there's those little guys. They'll be heading out to the booth as well. Let's see. You can do that. I have a fun game. Oh, you weren't in here for the 12 days? Okay. This is sealed in package. Brand new game. It says Deer in Headlights. It is a deck. It's got cards, dice, and it's from 2014 is the copyright. Played by Wild Game Everywhere. This can be a start of $6. Sealed in package. It tells you about it in the back, how it's played. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mom did a lot of fused glass jewelry in her first round of retirement. So I think it was on my mini glass days, which was still have that right here. So day 6 was my mini glass items. So that's where I showed everything that I had that was glass, jewelry, miniature pieces, and all that kind of stuff. So if you wanted to rewatch that would be where you'd see it all. If there was something you're interested in from that, I could tell you whether a few things from the 12 days went out in my booth already, but I can tell you if there's anything you're interested in if you wanted to watch that. But you can go rewatch it, no worries. I have a little prey of some of it right up here, but so Jennifer is in at 6 on the game. This reminds us of a friend of ours who's running, I don't know, he's run into 3 or 4 deer over the last couple of years. So I thought it was fun. I like picking them up when they're sealed like this. So I'm calling that for you. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's There's that. I have a vintage Casa Bonita ruler. This is a Colorado establishment that has been reopened. It has a little bit of wear to it. I believe this is from the 80s-ish. It'd be a $3 start if anybody was interested. It is wooden, and it's not, yeah, it's bright pink. It's a bright pink one. That's right, Laura. Well, that or he doesn't pay attention enough when he's driving. That would be the other portion of it, but yes. Okay, I'm going to get these sticky notes to not wiggle around on me. I'm sticking them to the desk. So it does have a little, like I said, a little bit of use wear on the back. And since it's wood, it's, you know, got a few indents. It's been around a little while. But you know anything about Casa Bonita, it's definitely a place you have to go to. And we all went there if you grew up here in Colorado at one time or another. So, right? Definitely. Yeah. We've threatened to get him deer whistles for Christmas multiple times. So, there we have the ruler for MJ. Counting it down. And that is over here. Perfect. This one, we're going to move over here. All right. I should probably schedule some jewelry nights too. How are we? Are we all into jewelry still? Or again, or I have this 12-pound bag of jewelry bag that I picked. I couldn't leave it there. I had to bring it home so that I don't know if I can wait till the 12 days to go through it though. So, and I also have a couple other jars and vases of like mystery jewelry that I think would be fun to go through. So, yeah. So who? Jennifer, so 2020 just about put Casa Bonita under, and the owners of South Park, the creators of South Park, purchased it because it's a nostalgic thing. I think it was opened in the 60s. It has like a 4-story waterfall that we have divers. They have mariachi bands that play. There's like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 levels. You go down, it goes underground and has multiple layers out throughout the whole thing inside as a restaurant. Now, yeah, I didn't watch South Park either, but I mean, they're Colorado natives or Colorado residents. And it was something that most people that grew up here in the, through the 90s at least, we used to go as a field trip to Casa Bonita. So they've reopened it and reinvented it in terms of the restaurant itself. Really? It used to be a Joslyn's? I didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, it had puppet shows, magic shows, Black Bart's Cave. It has an arcade in it. It has the old time black and white photo booths that they can take your picture with all the old clothes. A couple different gift stores in it. Sopapilla. It used to be endless sopapillas, and it was the best sopapillas in anywhere. So it was an experience at the very least. So, wow, that's cool, MJ. Yep, they were the absolute best sopapillas. And people didn't like it, say in the early 2000s, they're like, the food is terrible now. But I mean, you didn't go for the food, you went for the sopapillas. So, and Jeff and I I mean, we graduated in 90, 91, and I think we went 2 or 3 times for Spanish class for a field trip up to Casa Bonita. So just one of the things that you did around here in Colorado. So, all right, I have a couple pins. I believe that they are, the majority of them are new. They're not vintage. I have 2 of this fox in this style. It's kind of an enamel with rhinestones. This could be a $4 start. The clasp is where it just tucks under right there. Does not have that safety clasp. Let me open it up. There we go. So it just is like a safety pin. They are pretty lightweight. I know they're new. Rhinestones in the eyes and all along the tail. So I have 2 in this colorway. They are 2 inches tall, 1.5 inches wide, and probably with the clasp they're about a 1/2 inch deep. Mom's in. I thought they were pretty cute. So let's see. Fox. This is the brown pin. And when that's called, let me know if you want 1 or 2, Ma. Where's that one? Oh, interesting. I thought that was from somewhere else. You know, where you look at something, you go, oh, that's from such and such. And then you look at it closer and go, nope, that is not where that was from. How did I miss that? What does the fox say? Yes, Ma. The fox said, you're taking 1, you got it. All right. I think the eyes are green rhinestones. Let's see if we can get it. Get the light. Yep, they're green rhinestones. So if anybody else wants the other one, throw fox in the chat. And that Mom is, I don't know where Mom's pile is. I'll put you there. This is the other one I have. It is almost all rhinestones. It's like that champagne kind of a pinky metallic background. Deborah's taking the other one. You got it. I can start this one at $4 also. It's more of an abstract fox silhouette. It's got some of the Aurora Borealis rhinestones and then kind of an open work on the tail and then rhinestones here on the head as well. So fox brown for that was Deborah. You got it. Perfect. Right there. It is. I like this one. This one's got a lot of movement to it. He is 2 by 1.5, so 2 inches this way from the tail, and then 1.5 inches tall. And it has the, where is it? Well, okay. It's got that, just that kind of the safety pin kind of clasp as well. It does not have the rollover. It just hooks under on the back side right there. There we go. I thought it was fun for winter. So I'm gonna put rhinestone fox. Jennifer, let us know whether you want to be in or out. And about this size. It would be nice on black. You'd show up pretty well. Oh, it all stopped. I have nothing. No movement since we put Mom in at 6. So Jennifer, let us know. And then, yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Like, for letting us know. Put these all in this one. For Mom. Then they can all stick together and not get lost. Perfect. And this one will be Deborah, so that one doesn't get lost. And everybody's organized now. Wonderful. I have this little, it looks like a donkey, mule, whichever he needs to be, pendant on a chain. It says of the finishing touch of Kentucky. Now it's got a silver tone chain. This could be a $5 start. I don't know how long it is because it's all wrapped up anew inside there. Oh, thank you, Laura. Good reminder and the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Now, when I looked at this one quick, I didn't see that it said of Kentucky. So I'm assuming that is probably from the mining industry there. But because we have gold mines here in Colorado, I immediately thought of Cripple Creek because we have Donkey Derby days and they use the donkeys up there in the mining industry as well, up in the mountains. But this one is a souvenir of Kentucky, and it is flat on the back side. And then like the 3D image on this side, which means it is about 1 inch by 5/8 an inch. Let's see, he was 1 inch this way. But like I said, I thought he was from Cripple Creek when I first picked him up, and then I unwrapped him out of his bag, and nope, he's from Kentucky. Imagine that. He made it all the way from Kentucky here to Colorado. And let's see, this one is 3.5 by 2.25. I have another rhinestone pin that is a newer piece. It is 3.5 inches across and about 2.25 from the tip of the wings to the bottom of the body. Start on this one will be $5. Pinks and purple rhinestones in the wings, and then it's outlined with some clear, sparkly rhinestones all the way down the body. Silver tone metal pin. It does have the rollover clasp right here. Nice long pin area. Let's see if we can do it. And then this rolls over to lock it in place. So it's got some baguette style, some marquee style, and round. These ones are really sparkly right here. And even some oval rhinestones in there. All different shapes. So again, great on the solid color. Nice and sparkly. So dragonfly. Pin. Let us know whether you're in or out, Ma. We got Jennifer in at 8. There we go. Thanks, Ma. And we'll put him in a bag as we count him down. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are getting like the best of the month's worth of treasures, because I've been out snooping, even though I haven't been on live for sales, and been saving up some goodies. It's been fun. Okay. I have a bag of vintage cookie cutters. I'm going to dump them out because they're loud. Hold on. I didn't do cookie cutters on my 12 days this year. So, but I found this section of vintage ones, and I thought I'd bring them to y'all on one of these Tuesday sales. So these are going to be $2 each. And I think, unless there's somebody who, you know, I think it's just as easy to do, like claim them by the shape. And we don't, unless there's more than one person who wants them, then we'll put them through. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate it. So a lot of them have these wooden handles or the painted handles on them. So these will be $2 each. Just put in the name of the shape. And unless there's more than one of you, kind of like we did with the Wades, and we can make it go pretty quick that way because I have about 10, 12 to go through. So this is a flower with a wooden handle. I have the large circle, which is, it's a little rough. It's been used, but here's a nice big, and almost like a stamp wooden handle that's been painted red. So that's a large circle. I have the small circle. Here's the difference between the two. And probably not quite big enough to, you know, make like a donut hole, but the small circle. It also has a red painted wood handle. I have a star with a green painted wooden handle. That's kind of a fun shape, a little bit different. Oh, this one is popped open. I have a scalloped heart. Thank you, Margaret. Oh, well, this one could be, yeah, it's as is vintage. $2 is a good price. It has come apart there, but it would still be great for hanging on the wall for decor. So Margaret, for the flower. Okay, that's this one here. Thank you, Margaret. I have the diamond. It's a scalloped diamond. The red wooden handle. Right. I agree with you. I was just thinking to see if they would work together. Oh, like this one. There's the donut cutter. And it has the natural color wood handle. The circle in the circle. Oh, wait, does it? Ooh, it's fancy. Look at this. It rotates and that comes off. So you can do a big circle or you can do the donut hole one. Let's put it back together. That's a pretty fancy vintage one. That's cool. I'm surprised that piece didn't get lost. That's fun. I have the Christmas tree. Has a red metal handle. Looks like somebody put their initials on these so that they didn't get, maybe they're making cookies together. Didn't want to get confused. So this is it's a bird or a chicken. Probably a chicken. Green metal handle. Another Christmas tree, but this it did have a green handle. Again, NH with their initials on that one. So it's the same as this red one, just a different color handle. Oh, and a second green metal handle Christmas tree. Nope, Kristen's gonna take this fun donut cutter. Thank you, Kristen. You got it. The last two are an oval, a scalloped oval. It needs a little help. Somebody must have had these smushed in a drawer with the metal handle. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon. And that looks like it was a handmade cookie cutter because it has been backed. You can see the solder on it. The only other one I have is a clover, and it has lost its weld or its solder right there at the bottom at the foot. But it is definitely a vintage one too. It'd be cute with a a green gingham ribbon on it. You tie it off and hang something for St. Patrick's Day coming up. Okay. Green handled one. Where did I miss Margaret? What did I miss? The green handled tree. Because I have the heart. That one is a little, and I have the bird, the chicken. And make sure I have the right one for you, Margaret. Mom would make these all into Christmas ornaments, I'm certain, or hang them on the wall in the kitchen for decor. Yep, Miss Margaret, please let me know. The only other green handled one I have is the star with like the little knob handle. This is the last one I showed, so that's my guess. But I'm going to put these other ones back in here. I don't remember. Okay. Did you want to claim one? So I have the Christmas tree with a green metal handle. I do have, oh yes, that's right. This one has a real worn green handle on the Christmas tree. I have the heart, the scalloped heart, but the handle is unattached on one side. And I have the star with the wooden handle in green. Those are the green ones I had available. That's a good idea. I bet your mom did too. Because all those felt ornaments, I think a lot of those were cookie cutter shapes. The star, you got it, Margaret. Star. Thank you. That one going in, that one's going in. These are going to the base. Look at us go. All right, I'm going to leave these to the side. Margaret got 2. Kristen got 1. Awesome. Let's see. It's 10 o'clock. I do, if you're good, Kristen, doing, if we do a little pile of books and a few plush and call it a night, I have, I always pull more than I know we can get through every night, but are you doing well? We could do probably another 15, 20 minutes-ish. Then we can do, that would be the last of what I pulled in terms of variety for tonight. All right, perfect. Let me grab a pile of books and bring them up here. Because they will basically be similar to the cookie cutters. Well, they'll just be a claim. I can't reach those ones. They're children's books, the majority of them. I'm probably going to have just a book sale altogether. I do have a few vintage ones I could pull up here, but I think the majority that I have are kids' ones. Okay. Fall out of the chair as we go. Sorry, Nancy. Kept you waiting. Let's just start with these. This will be a $6 choice. They are vintage Disney, like the Wonders of Disney, kind of like the encyclopedias style. So this one is the World of Nature. This one is Stories from Other Lands, America, and Fantasia. Now this one has some damage on the front of it. They are all, yeah, you can see we have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs there in the front cover. They do have writing. Somebody gave them as a gift in 1979. They are copyright 1965. So we have all color graphics, stories that all pertain to the different Disney stories in each category. So this one is the Fantasy Lands. So here, so we have Pinocchio, we have Snow White, we have Cinderella, we have the king that didn't like his, what was it, the one without his clothes? The Emperor's no clothes. A sorcerer. This one has the grasshopper and the ants. Jack and the Beanstalk. All that kind of fun old stories from Disney. So same thing. This one will have the America stories in it. So it has a list. Oh, they're also made by their Golden Press. So same as made some of the Golden books, I think. It has a list of contents for all the different stories. So Lady and the Tramp, Briar Rabbit, Old Yeller, some cowboy stories. This one even has some like color pictures of vintage real pictures of Native Americans from other lands. So we have, who is this? Oh, like Mary Poppins, Robin Hood, a whole bunch of different stories. This one's got reindeer, like Laplanders. And then the last one is nature, so it's got kind of like the old National Geographics in a way. All the pictures of all the critters. I don't know, do we have any the Disney style ones? These are all vintage pictures of animals. Oh yeah. This reminds me of doing research in kindergarten, where you go to the National Geographics and cut out the pictures for your research. All right, she is going for the America book. That's a good choice right there. All right, thank you. And put this one down here. Margaret. Perfect. Thank you. I should. So $3 start. This is a ready to read, The Adventures of Daniel Tiger. So that's the character from Mr. Rogers that they did new stories with, but they're like the bigger words for someone who is just learning how to read. And it has how many books? It should have multiple books kind of in this one, I guess. Yeah. It's about an inch thick. Give or take a half inch. So I don't remember. I think these were $3 choice as well. This is a Golden Book board book, Baby Animals. Has the older graphics in it. Oh, look at the turtle. Oh my goodness, isn't he adorable? And the chimpanzee. Oh my gosh. I love the board books and those old graphics. This one is A Kiss Goodnight with bunny rabbits. Board book. Kind of reminiscent of the Velveteen Bunny a little bit in the style. 10 Little Monkeys. This one is vintage. made by Elf Books, Rand McNally Elf Books. It was Allison's book. Great color graphics throughout. So it's paper pages, and it's copyright. Where is it? Oh, it's in MCM LIII. So 63, 53, right there. Well, it's got to be newer. It's got to be not. It's got a barcode. It can't be that old. I mean that. Yeah. M 50, 60, 63. Surprised to see a barcode on it. I have Dumbo, which is a miniature golden book. Color graphics, paper pages. Who was it? Was it Nancy that was interested in books? Obviously, I have mostly children's ones that I had pulled already for tonight. This one probably should go in my, it is a Halloween kind of style of the little kids dressed up in different things. If there's a style or kind you're looking for, let me know, because I might end up doing an entire book night, because I have been putting a lot of children's books together. And then I have a stack that I can't reach right now that I have vintage books, and I have more over there that I was putting them together in one spot. So this one's a DK, which is a really good reading brand. It's got like the hologram in the different parts of the illustrations, like, and 3D feels to some of the, in the mirror. So this is a mermaid one. Board book style again. That needs to go in the Halloween. This one's kind of fun. Oh, okay. No worries. Good Night, Maui. I found several of these. I do have some more over in different cities and different states have put out books that pertain to the state themselves. And then they're like a souvenir style board book. So that would be Maui. I Love You to the Moon and Back. This is a Tiger Tales one. It's not written in. Board book with polar bears. Or just a bear. He's not a polar bear, sorry. Regular bear. This one's a vintage kids book. Sticky Stanley. An easy reader. It's a paperback style with paper pages. Has kind of that 70s mid-mod candy container feel there on the graphics and throughout the book. Like black and white and one color. Looks like we have orange and it's that orangey red color with the black and white throughout the book. That one is copyright. Oh, it's not on that first page. Hi, Lena Ray. Welcome in. 1970. Troll. I have a Dr. Seuss mini board book. This one is Oh, the Things You Can Think. So they turned the Dr. Seuss books into, little kids books with the board pages. It's kind of a good, like a graduation title. Oh, the Things You Can Think and Oh, the Places You Will Go. Eric Carle. Oh, yeah. Are you getting snow? This is Brown Bear. Brown Bear, what do you see? he did the caterpillar, the Hungry Caterpillar book, and they're known for the illustrations in this style, obviously. Again, another board book style. Oh, hopefully you won't have it for too long. Do different kinds. This one is the Little Penguin. It's got a hardcover, and they're like a cardstock kind of page, and they have some emboss to the pictures. They have a little bit of texture, and this one is all around the edges too. That's really cute. It's about the little penguin. So these are all $3. Look at that little guy. Oh my goodness, the illustrations in this one is amazing. This is what it felt like around here yesterday. How cold that is. Like this one. There's another one that says is geared towards a souvenir style. So the Florida alphabet, again, a board book, and every letter is specific towards Florida. Flamingo. I thought they did pretty good. Golf cart, manatee, national parks, oranges. You know, it's a big board book too. This was originally $15 MSRP book. And I thought this one was kind of fun. The pout fish. There's a whole series of this character. A board book again, where he goes through and finds out all the things that still don't make him happy until he finds out at the end what makes him happy. It reminds me of some of the Muppet books. Like there's a monster at the end of the book. Okay. I do have a couple of these soft fabric books for littler ones even. They have like the crunchies in them and the tabs and like a peekaboo. So I have a princess, I have animals, I have a farm. This one is Winnie the Pooh. He's got the little hook that would go on like the chain on like a high chair or a stroller or a walker or something like that. And there's a Very Hungry Caterpillar, same thing. He hooks on. Got the noisy things, some counting, some peekaboos, and I think a little squeaky on that one. So, all right. I think we'll call it on the books. I have one last one I'll show, and then I'll do a little bit of Plush. Margaret. Farm one. Oh, the cloth one. You got it. I will write it down and then I'll pick it back up off the floor. Farm cloth book. Margaret. Thank you. Put it right by your cookie cutters. This one will be a $5 start, please, Kristen, for this last book. It is a National Geographic Welcome to the World Baby keepsake book. Amazing pictures, like full graphics, full pictures on every page. And then you can fill in like family history, to the neighborhood outside your door, a few things about our neighborhood. So it's kind of like it's a baby book, but it's been done with the amazing photography from the National Geographic. And I mean, just some up close pictures that are fantastic. So like what your first foods were, that kind of stuff, all throughout. Look at the little bear. So a little different spin on it than when my kids were little. So your favorite lullabies, your first songs. I thought it was real different with all the pictures included in it. So, and this was originally a $24 MSRP on that keepsake book. All right, let's do a few plush. I don't know. Let's see. I'll try and, well, I don't know. It'll be hard because they're all just in a giant bag. It's hard for me to, I'll just have to holler out a number for you, Kristen. I'd try and separate them by size category, but that would take longer than me just doing them randomly. So let's put that in there. We don't need the rubber band anymore. So I have Scar. He's a Disney Park large plush. He would be $5 here. I'd probably put 8 on him in my booth. He's got funky hair for days. He's about, let's see, how tall are you? 14 inches tall? He's a big size plush. Again, you can just put the name of the animal or its name, like the tie gives everybody a name, like this one is Maddie. It's their bigger size beanie. What do they call these now? The beanie, with the sparkly eyes. Beanie Boos. So this is a big one, and these are like the smaller size ones. This is a $4 Maddie Beanie Boo. She does not have our original tag, but she does have the tush tag. Good night, Laura. Thanks for joining me on my first night back. I appreciate you coming. Thank you. This one has its tag. Totally super cute poodle. Bright pink, almost purple. What is his name? Right there. I almost need my glasses all the time for these little itty bitty tags now. Camilla. Camilla. Yeah. Oh, there's the bigger font. But new with tags, Camilla. I have this big lion. He is so cute. He will be $5 start. Super soft plush. He is Gigglescape. I believe this is from, well, it came from Target originally. But he's super soft, big size stuffed animal. Brand new with tags. Make a great like bed, like pillow, like to do like a jungle theme room or something, or circus. I have a dragon. He is by Aurora, which is a great brand. Again, super soft plush, variegated green dragon with orange wings, purple toes. He is a $5 start. He is so soft. Oh my goodness. I love Auroras. They're one of my favorites. He's the same as the poodle, which is $3, I believe. Let me scroll up and look. No, $4, because he's got his tag. With the tag, I try and do 4. Without the tags, I try and do 3. He is a sloth. His name is, hold still, Dangler. Goodness. Hi. I didn't realize that Eric Carl had gone into the kids' toy department as well, besides their books. So they've taken the character and made like a kid's, again, another one that can hang from a crib or a walker or whatever. This guy would be a $4 start. He's got like the things and the noise in his ear. He's got a little mouse that goes in this, got a squeaker, goes in this pocket. A little star, a little mirror. What else? No other squeakers or noises anywhere. Oh, he's got a rattle somewhere. We're going to give Kristen a run for her money tonight. This one is fun. This is by Pillow Fort, which I believe is a Target brand. $4 start. It is a mouse, which is a plush furry in a furry sleeping bag. So he's in his pajamas, or her pajamas, I guess, whatever, in pink little sleeping bag. Yeah, this came from Target originally. And it goes right here into I like to have your own little sleepover with your mouse or teddy bear. Is he a teddy bear? No, he's a mouse. He's got a long tail. Yeah, that little mouse on the elephant's ear is super cute. I agree. My plush is getting quite depleted at the store, at my booth. So it would be great to put some of whatever you guys don't claim in there. It's pink purple cat, tie, Beanie Boo. His name is Cassidy. So $3 start. These seem to be the ones that I can find readily, are the Beanie Boos. And I can't believe how much the regular beanies, like the old school beanies from the 90s, what those are going for now. I mean, at the thrift store, at the resale shops. What is this? We have a string that's getting me. They're going $4 and $5 at the resale shops. I can't I usually put them out for $3 a piece. He's 4. He's a little Chihuahua. Hi, Midge. You got it, Midge. And I got a letter from you today in the mail. Thank you so much. This Chihuahua is, what's his name? Chewy. Chewy the Chihuahua with a big fur collar. So my sticky notes disappeared. We'll find another one. So we got, hi Becky, how are you doing tonight? That's right, we need to put your last beanies out, Ma. Midge. Dragon plush. I believe he was 5. That's a great deal on that guy, that Aurora style. Good pick. Jennifer's going to take Chewy. Thank you. I think Chewy was, we put him on for 3. Okay, that's fine. He had his tag, but no worries. 3 is fine. We can handle it. This little one is the sequence that flips back and forth. So it goes from the plain, it goes from it's still shiny, but it's white and then goes to like the iridescent when it flips over. I think it's a seal, and it's a little handbag zipper tie purse. This would be $4. This has its tag still. Tie Fashion, which I think is really cute because they made a felt tie tag that stays on, and then this is the cardboard tag. And the cardboard tag has the name on it, and it is Come on, come on. Icy. There we go. Icy, the little purse. Stephanie's taking the sleeping bag mouse. Thank you, Stephanie. Gotcha. Jennifer wants the seal. Purse. Thank you. Got it. What's next? I do have a couple of the what are they called? Like loveys with the blankets. This one is it's like new without tags. It's got the bumpy fleece on one side, and then it's like silk satin material on the other side. This would be a $4 start. It says, "Welcome to the world." And the blanket is about a $2, a 2-foot square with the lamb in the middle. And it is by Little Me. We saw a booth with just like these levees and stuff in it at that new painted tree. And some of these were going $15 to $20 a piece. It was amazing. Can you see the pink poodle again? You think I have the mouse, pink poodle. His feet hang down here, got sparkles, big poofy body, ears, and head. Kind of a velour style, short plush. And then the sparkle eyes. Again, the poodle's name is Camilla. Okay, you go there. You go there. I have a $3 start on Owlet. It's a gray and white owl with big gold sparkle eyes. Jennifer would like the poodle. Thank you. You got him. Just gonna put that there. When that there, we'll match everybody up. These ones are not claimed. Oh, this guy is really neat. He will be a $6 start. It's a large teddy bear with articulated arms and legs. He is from, come on now, the Vermont Teddy Bear Factory. He sits 11 inches tall, and then if you put his legs down, he is 16 inches. These are, back in the day when my grandma had teddy bears, these were quite the thing. You can feel they're all articulated in the movement in both their arms and their legs and the neck. Yep, neck too. Very nice. Not matted, not dirty. He hasn't been drug around and loved near as much as some of these other ones you see. Vermont Teddy Bear Company. I don't think there is not a copyright on him. Made in the USA. Here's the dragon. The dragon. He reminds me of Pete's dragon, Midge. He's adorable. I love him. Let's see. So I have, this one's new with tags. A couple of these came out of, these were similar to the jelly cats. Can I show the two I was just holding? The tie ones? Or the bear, the big bear. These are the last three ties I just set down: an owl, a sloth, and a cat. And this one was the bear. He's a big size teddy bear. I said, how tall is he? He's like 11 inches tall sitting down. And with his legs, if he were to stand up, he's 16 inches. The owl and something else. The owl, he's gray and white. This was 3. The owl was 3. The purple, and he's kind of purple pink, variegated kitty cat. That was also 3. And the sloth was 4. Not the bear. Okay. The sloth's name is Dangler. I know I have more. And I had a lovey blanket with a lamb on it. Those are the last 3 ties we did. Okay. So I think this company had, the Broadmoor is a really big hotel here in town, world-renowned 5-star hotel. So they have some boutique style shops. And this is a puppy dog rattle plush. I could start him at $5. Super soft. He is Elite Baby. The owl and the cat. You got it, Jennifer. 2 times. Gotcha. Perfect. You have been claimed. So that's the dog rattle. That was a $5 start. Oh, I'll do this one as well. This one's a unicorn. Same thing, $5 start. Had a $19 ticket on it, 5. For the puppy or the unicorn. Same thing, super soft, plush, rattle, like grab-on toy. Originally $19 from the Broadmoor Boutique store, and it is by Elegant Baby. She has a sparkly unicorn horn and a pink mane. Same brand on a Lovey. Lovey? I guess they're Loveys. I guess is that what everybody calls all stuffed animals or plush now? All together? We used to call them just blankets when the kids were little. This one is a teddy bear. This is that Elegant Baby, new with tag, $26 original retail. I could start this one at $8. He's got the curly, like minky fleece on one side, and then the shorter plush on the other, and the teddy bear head in the middle. He is 15 inches square. So it's kind of like a combination of a plush and a blankie all together. They call it anything else on here? Blankie assorted. That's it. And as long as we're on it, this one's like the lamb, but it's a teddy bear. So it's a light blue, bumpy, minky fleece with the silk on the other side. This should be a 2-foot square, 24-inch square. My new without tags by Little Me. Oh, there's the brand name. And this one, it should be the same as the lamb we had earlier. which I think was 6. Let's just call it 6. Close enough. No worries. So let's see. There's a few more tie in here. Oh, here's a jelly cat. These new with tags. We can do an $8 start. Oh, come on. This one's a flamingo. There's the jelly cat tag. There's the little tush tag right there. Kind of has a little tool through the crazy jelly cat fur, and then the really soft plush. These are going one of the stores I go to is pulling some of these jelly cats and putting $20 price tags on the ones the kids have like totally drug around for 2 or 3 years. I mean, I know that they're limited editions and all occasionally, but I'm like, that is not worth that if they're totally destroyed from a kid loving on them. But, you know, that's what they're for kids to love on them. This is a $4 tie turtle. I haven't had a turtle in a while. His name is Peekaboo. This is a 2000, year 2000. He's vintage. He's almost 25 years old now. That's scary on the tie. I'm sure you've all heard that story before. That's where my original name came from on eBay, was Beanie Hunter. Because I used to go hunting beanies for my mom. Well, she was teaching. I'd take the kids and go stand in line at all the toy stores and bookstores and like what else had Hallmarks, and get the beanie babies. This will be a $2 start. He's a Gans Webkin Robin. He does not have an original sticker or a tag. He's a cute little robin. I also have the tiger. That'll be 3. Pink and white tiger. Ty. His name is Tabor. He got a little smushed. His face got a little smushed being in the bag. He's got longer hair around his face and the pink stripes. I have an elephant. I believe this one is, well, it's not. What brand is he? Mary Meyer. I had a couple of these from that store. That was from the Broadmoor as well. Again, super soft plush. This is the bigger size. So if he's sitting, he is 10 inches. And then his feet hang down like 3 inches. This would be $6 start. Super soft plush again. Virtually, I mean, just new without his tags. He does have his tush tags. But I don't see, does he have a name? No, he doesn't have a name, but marymeyer.com. I have what's her name? She is Tinkerbell? No, it's Ariel, baby. It's like a quiz. Disney Babies, Ariel Mermaid, Plush. She's got like holographic, kind of sparkly, different fabric on the fin and her mermaid and embroidered eyes. $6 start. She reminds me a little bit of Pebbles with her hair up like that. Jennifer's taking the elephant. It's a good get. This guy. Yep. Thank you, Jennifer. This is the Mary Myers. Perfect. Thank you. You got him. So, yes, you may see the turtle. So he's got like an orange pattern underneath and then the tortoise shell look on top. He has his tag, so he's $4. Peekaboo. And it does say 2000 on that tag. Thanks, Kristen. Your fingers are flying. This is a Tum Tum Minnie Mouse. Starter at $5. She's the big size. So a lot of times the Tum Tums are just that little bitty size ones. But she's a Minnie Mouse. I have a frog. Ty, $3. His name is Sparkles or Speckles. I need my spectacles to read it. Speckles. Speckles the frog. No tag, so he's $3. No hang tag. He's got his tush tag. I have a pig. She will be $3 as well. Midge would like the Minnie Mouse. You got it, Midge. Thank you. Pig tie. Piggly. $3. Very neutral color. Beige, pale pink, sparkly eyes. So I don't know this guy's name, but he's from a specific show. Is it Yo Gabba Gabba or something like that? And then Ty made this guy. He's a character from a show. After my kids were watching anymore, but his name is Muno, M-U-N-O, Muno, $3. He almost looks like a hot dog. We're almost there. So close to being done for the night. We'll make it through the plush bag. Jennifer's going to take the pig. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm going to say, we're going to put pig here. You got it. Pig, right there. This is Wild Republic is the brand. It's a bat, and it has like a slap bracelet. It'd be $3. Come on, open up. So he's like a slap bracelet, so it can go like around your arm, like this. So he holds on to you. I've seen several of these in the Wild Critters. They must sell them at like a zoo or something like that, or that's sort of a souvenir kind of shop for the kids. But I thought he was just really cute and a really great color. Oh, okay. The bag is falling off. So let me get the last of them out of here. We'll finish up. Okay, that's the end of the bag. I have another turtle. He is no tag, $3. His name is Zippy. He's got the big head, small shell. You may. That's Zippy the turtle. Where did you go, Miss Flamingo? I'll find her back. Oh, there she is, sitting right over here. Right next to me. That's the Jelly Cat one, $8 start. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Another one of the slap bracelet style. And it is a butterfly. So $3 start. Wild Republic. She's adorable. Here's the full open butterfly. And then the ready slip part goes like that. And her wings come around. Super cute. I've seen a few of these, but they've been kind of plain animals. And I thought that butterfly was just an amazing colorway. And I thought the bat was just a cute little color as well. $3 start, an owl-acorn, a Una owl, whatever we want to call him. His name is Enchanted. I know. I was like, oh no. But I only have 6. I only have 3 left. That's it. Kristen's going to start giving me a countdown. Or she needs to. One of the two. Okay, Jennifer's going to take the flamingo. You got it, Jennifer. That was 8 for the flamingo. That's the jelly cat. Thank you. $3. He's a little bobcat. Got little tufts on his ears. His name is... I read squat on these bitty bitty tags. Buckwheat. There it is. Okay, and I know I missed something right now. I know. She's got some. I've got a whole goodie bag for her from all the help from 12 Days and others. So Enchanted. That's the butterfly. Is that what we're looking for Cindy B? This one? And he was 3. You got it. We did bobcat. We did the owl. I have a second little mini purse. So it's $4. It has the tag. It's a poodle. High gear. I don't know where that is. Okay. There we go. Little zipper coin purse again. This one has a floral fabric inside, and name is Rainbow. Oh, Jennifer would like the unicorn enchanted. Oh, this one, the owl unicorn. Yes, got it. Gotcha. And the last of the plush tonight, there's a little baggie. We'll save that one for another time. For sure. We got through the big bulk of it, and I appreciate it so much. This one is from the Bear Factory. It has all his tags on it. He will be a $5 start. Wait, what is... Oh, okay. He has a little zip Velcro here because it's kind of like the Bear Factory is similar to Build-A-Bear. Jennifer wants the poodle. You got this one. It is a Highlands cow. And he is a $5 start. I know. I was like, I gotta quick finish it. So Jennifer, that's the poodle purse. At 4. Got it. Perfect. You go there. I mean, is he not the cutest little thing? The Highland cows are like super popular right now. So he's a bigger size too. But super cute little guy. We did that guy. So we're at the end. We did it all. We did the whole plush bag. Thank you so much, Kristen, for allowing me to finish that. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, he is pretty cute. I might have to give him to Miss to to Miss Kathleen. She's recovering from a surgery from yesterday. So they went and saw there's a place here in Colorado you can go visit some Highlands cows. I didn't know that. So he was 5. I was 5. Our new dog breed, right? Basically, some of those mini cows, I mean, I can't. They're so cute. They're not coming in my house, but they're pretty cute. So, all right. I think we got it. We did a whole full on blast back Tuesday night sale. Right. No. Yeah. So thanks everybody for being here, hanging out, starting it out on a great note tonight. I appreciate it so much. I will be working on organizing some more as we go, getting ready to head out to our show on the 31st. So next week I will have some whole different new stuff that'll be coming to you. And then I will be on the road for 2, maybe 3 Tuesdays, I think, in February. So yeah, we will be just taking off here in the new year. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate it. I know I kept you a little later than I said I would, but we all know better, right? So, so, all right. Everybody have a great night. See you soon.